And we're good. Okay. After hiccup, learning all the different facets of how to actually stream, we are finally good to go. Okay, the goal for today is to go on Kaggle's website. Let's see. Boom. Okay, everything's working. And we are going to tackle, and I believe definitely my audio should be much better than last time, a competition I should personally be pretty familiar with. Where are you? Okay. USPTO Explainable AI for Patent Professionals. It's probably a little tiny. Pull that up. USPTO, okay, help patent professionals understand AI results through a familiar query language. Okay, so my background is in patent law. Went to school for it. Worked in a patent firm. I'm studying AI. There should be some sort of happy marriage where this makes sense for me. I also like the fact that rather than the other competition that I was doing, this one awards me potential money. But I have skill issues because, first of all, I have no idea how I'm supposed to tackle this program or this competition. And there's 3 months to go. And if I go on the leaderboard, looks like there's some individuals that are doing pretty well. I don't even know what the score is. What's this score? This leaderboard calculated with approximately 28% of the test data. Let's read through the overview. The goal of this competition is to generate Boolean search queries that effectively characterize collections of patent documents. You are challenged to create a query generation model that, given an input set of related patents, outputs a Boolean query that returns the same set of patent documents. You are challenged to create a query generation model that, given an input set of related patents, outputs a Boolean query that returns the same set of patent documents. Capable solutions to this challenge will enable patent professionals to use AI-powered search capabilities with increased confidence by providing them the ability to interpret the results in a familiar language and syntax. Your work will support the effective and responsible adoption of AI technology in the IP ecosystem. There is so much that should be happening in terms of artificial intelligence within the patent world, mainly helping a lot of patent professionals, patent attorneys, patent agents search broad strokes, the ability to make sure you're not infringing on patents. So if we go to, let's see, USPTO search, and I don't want to search, I want to search patents, and we go here, go to patent public search. You can go through here, go through advanced search, and this is kind of where you kind of got to learn. Now, this is different from when I was actually practicing, when I was working in a patent firm. It looks a lot better than what I used to look for. So, like, if I want to search for, like, Apple patents, I search Apple, and then I do AS, which is assignee, and there's a whole bunch of Boolean search queries, and that's going to pull up all of the patents of Apple. Then you can go further. You can add a conjunction of an and, so it's going to search Apple as an assignee, and then it's going to search for anything else. So if I'm curious what Apple has as far as artificial intelligence patents, I want to search artificial and intelligence, and I want to search either the abstract part of the patent, or I can search the summary. So abstract's going to be more isolated of what I need, and boom, I've got 3 different patents, one published actually recently. This one, artificial intelligence controller that procedurally tailors itself to an application. So this Apple, let's see. And then this is part of the abstract, which is going to be more narrow focused. If you go down, you can search BSUM, which is going to be the brief description and summary. That's going to give you more, it may not even be related, just maybe like something that's actually just a part of the actual patent. So a method of including a communication from a device, yada, yada, yada. But that's besides the point. This Kaggle competition, okay, so submissions are evaluated using mean average precision at 50 between the patents your queries retrieve and the provided related patent. So as someone who's very, very, very early on in my journey of developing my own artificial intelligence models, I need to understand more about mean average precision as it pertains to how the scoring is. And then for each publication number in the set, you must generate a Boolean query that yields all 50 of the target patent IDs specified in test CV. Your submission file must include a header and have the following format. Okay, so these are all patent applications, just judging by the number. You got year, and they're assigned a patent number only after they've actually been approved by the U.S. Patent Office. Timeline, start date, yada yada, prizes, potential. This is code competition, CPU, 9 hours runtime, GPO. Okay, so what do the models look like from individuals? Models, Llama 3, okay, Mistral. Am I actually going to be able to do this is the question based on my current knowledge. But thankfully, with things like ChatGPT, it can help me kind of streamline and understand more about what the proper procedure is. So AI for patent professionals, EDA, this exploratory data analysis. What do we do here? Import, here's all the different libraries. Word cloud, never seen that before. I know of Seaborn. Squarify, don't know. Load of data and pre-process. Okay, looking at the data set. I think that's the first step. I just need to get moving by actually looking at what the data set is, which should be here. 2,259 files, 136 gig. Okay. Patent data. Could not load files. Nearest neighbor CSV, 952. Kaggle competitions, download US explainable. API installation and documentation. I don't think, like if I open a Google Colab notebook, that's not going to, I mean, this is not where I put this, right? Explainable AI. Oh, is it? Kaggle competitions. What did I do here? Okay. But why? Okay. What's that going to do for me? So that's not what I want. Is this really? Train index. Jesus. This might be outside my wheelhouse. I think it's well outside my wheelhouse. Okay, interpretability is a challenge for many applications of machine learning. AI tools can help patent professionals review new applications, but it's difficult to determine if a given set of results is adequate. Given the prevalence of Boolean-based search engines for patent documents, yes, that's how you find them, access to Boolean search expressions that effectively characterize result sets from the AI tools would help patent professionals assess whether they have everything they need to complete their review. How would you ever do that? Your objective in this competition is to generate a query suitable for traditional patent search tools that returns a specific set of similar patents. This is a code. Okay, so I want to see what other individuals are doing here. USPTO starter notebook. Import pandas. Let's see. What is going on here? Right now I'm just checking out YouTube Studio for warnings. I got a warning. When do I got a warning? All right, I have no idea why. Okay. Got it. Okay. Import pandas, sure. NumPy. Okay, maybe that's what I want. So since I don't necessarily know what I'm doing, there's two resources that I'm going to use. ChatGPT. Oh, for some reason I need to log in here. I wonder if my current membership is up. Nope. Okay. Log me in pretty easy. Okay, so I have ChatGPT here, and then I'm going to have the different notebook here, and then we're just going to start. We're just going to start going. We're just going to go after it. Import pandas as PD, import numpy as NP. I'm sure we're going to need that, and we're sure I'm going to need that. Okay. And as I'm learning, I'm refraining from ever copying and pasting so I can get repetitions in, understand what libraries, why the libraries. So like right now, it's a lot of the ability to manipulate data with pandas and NumPy, and then Matplotlib and Seaborn with the ability to dissect and look at different data sets in much better ways that you could ever do that's within Excel. Everybody that we use Excel. So can I put this away? Okay. So if I'm looking at patents data equals PD read, is this okay? I think I also need the Kaggle up. Where are you at? You're here. I'm gonna join this competition. Sure. Fill this out. Send verification code. Oh, that's not something I'd ever care about leaking, but happy Kaggling. Okay. Am I good to go? Nothing leaked. Go back here. Verify my identity. I just did this. Welcome. I'm not doing this right now. Wants me to do identity verification. Okay, so go back to this. Here's the data. Parquet. Patent metadata. Okay, so that's, I guess, what I'm trying to currently pull in. Go back to the starter notebook. Kaggle inputs, USPTO explainable AI, patent data. Where is that? Patent metadata? Does it work? Can I do this? Is this gonna let me do this? Patent metadata, competitions. Maybe I need to do like patent metadata Parquet. Is that gonna work? No. Could not open Parquet import source buffer. Parquet magic bytes not found in footer. What am I missing here? Kaggle competitions. Okay. For Kaggle competitions, how do I download data sets in Google Colab? Data sets, log into your account, go to your account settings, profile picture, scroll down the API section, create an API token. Kaggle competitions download. Oh, okay. I mean, is it really that simple? Using steps you should be able to download. Can I simply reference data sets from Kaggle rather than download them? If you're using Kaggle-owned hosted notebooks, Kaggle kernels, this allows you to work data, okay, without downloading it. Please use Kaggle kernels when you download a dataset in Kaggle. if you're using an external platform like Google Colab and want to work with downloading everything streaming data, depending on selective download, use the Kaggle API to download only specific files from the dataset rather than the entire dataset. This is what I want. Is that what this is up here? So if I go to Kaggle, let's see, how do we do this? Kaggle API. Okay, go and log into your account. Okay, so I want to make sure I don't leak anything. I'm going to go to my Kaggle accounts. Go to your profile. Is that what it wanted me to do? Click on your picture. Scroll down to the API section. Settings. Active logins. More. Okay, so it wants me to go boom. Settings. Linked accounts. Accounts allow you to access Google Colab and GitHub services and notebooks. Visit the Google Cloud palette. No, not doing that. Private models, private data sets. Oh, here we go. API. Create new token. Show. Sure is in the location. Okay. Now what's it want me to do? Just want to make sure I'm not leaking anything because I don't necessarily know everything that I'm doing. Change the permission of the file. Okay, so what if I upload it here? Okay, Kaggle JSON. Okay, so I think I'm good to share. All right, start over. We're going to follow what it says because I've never done this. From Google Colab, import files, files upload. Whoops. Files upload. Oh, didn't really necessarily need to do that. Download Kaggle. Okay. Okay, make directory. Make directory P. Is that what I want me to do? Run that. That works. Okay, I need to understand what exactly is going on. Okay, so create an API token. This will download the Kaggle JSON file. Upload the API token, which is I just did. Set up the API. Make the directory. Done. Move the Kaggle JSON to its new directory. Done. Oh, make directory Kaggle. Move into its own directory and then change the permission of the file. Okay. 600. And I guess it already knows. Done that. Download the data set. Okay, now I can go back here. Where you at? Where you at? And do this. Right. Kaggle competitions. Download C USPTO. Explainable AI. Valid syntax. Competitions. Doesn't want me to do that. Oops. You must accept this competition's rules before you're able to download files. Okay. Okay. So I guess I have to join. I understand and accept. The rules accepted. Done. Okay. Now is it going to let me? Downloading. 121 gig. Huh. No, I don't want that. Okay, I need to, no. I don't have, I don't have 121 gigs of cloud storage to do that. Streaming data. Depending on your use case, you could stream data from a remote server if the API or similar supports it. However, Kaggle does not provide a direct streaming service for datasets. Selective download. Use the Kaggle API to download only specific files from a dataset rather than the entire dataset. If you only use parts of it, this can be done. Are people really, like, is it completely necessary to download 121 gigs of data to do these? That's what I want to know. How do you use large Kaggle data sets? This is how I'm going to go about. We're going to go to Reddit. Loading large data sets in Kaggle competitions. Pre-process the data and save it into a new smaller data set. That's not necessarily helpful. How do you guys load large data sets, 50 gig to Kaggle, collab elsewhere? This is what I want to know. Most people don't. For people who have data sets of this size, they typically train the models where the data already is, often AWS or a local data center. Where's the data set coming from? It's on my local machine. I ended up loading to a DigitalOcean droplet via SCP, then uploading. What? I would love to know. Yeah, this is exactly my problem. 42 gig, that'd be fine, but not 121 gigs of data. Gigabytes. Delete some files like Python. If it's Mac, you have a tool to clean up your disk bill. Download on Collab, delete elsewhere. What is I have 80 gig available, not 121 gig. Ugh. So how do I go about... So is it going to be an issue where I can't actually manage the data? I wish I could just reference the data. I guess that doesn't make any sense because I have to load the data over here anyway to do any exploratory data analysis. But then with that much data, am I going to run into issues anyway? See, I would love to do this competition and figure out what's going on. But maybe for the purposes of just learning, I should just try to use a small subset of data. You know? 136 gig. Why? What do you got? Tell me your secrets. That many files. The CSV. Okay, I want to see what a sample submission looks like. Unique value, text and search. Test data set. Yes. Gimme. Download all these. Roots. I think the win here so far is I now understand how to download Kaggle data sets within Python. Small wins, small at bats. I don't want to download all. What is taking up so much of this is the question. What are you? All of this. Oh, that's why that sample data was just doing a small one. Okay, let's just... Okay, I get it. It just was looking at... Okay. I guess this is what we can try now. Is this going to let me do this now? Patent data sample. And again, I'm not going to copy and paste because I just want to be able to read, get reps in. And as my fingers move, it lets me retain some of it. That doesn't work. No such file directory, of course. Kaggle input. Maybe that works. So maybe Where's my... So I can pick just one of these, I'd imagine. 1838, sure. 12. No such file directory. Explain to me. Their message file not found. The file is not downloaded. Check if the file exists in the directory Kaggle input. Oh, this is after the download. I don't want to download. Why can't I just find you? These are big files, huh? Copy link. Oh, you know what? I have code elsewhere, and I wonder if it's gonna work. Because this is gonna give me, this is gonna throw me an error, I'd imagine. Nope, nope, nope. Copy link. Knock it off. Okay. Parquet. Why is it doing that? When I copy and copy pasta, why is it doing that? Is this not... Actually, let me leave it. What notebook did I have? Not my hackathon notebook. Maybe it was. I wonder if I can open up my hackathon notebook. And I think I might have referenced my GitHub here. Nope. Show didn't. Upload, browse. I know I did. Let's go full screen here. I know I have code somewhere. Where is my class stuff? Boom, Python, and upload this. Okay. All right. So if I upload, or if I import this, and I need to put, I need to import, I need a pandas library for sure, and I'm gonna need NumPy. Import from website libraries. Import certify, and then import SSL, create defaults, context. Okay. Yes. And that. Does that work? Okay, you cannot. PDB read Parquet. Cannot open Parquet input source. Parquet magic bytes not found in footer. Either the file's corrupted or is not part. I'm doing everything I can not to have to download all this. I mean, do I just... I wish it would just give me... Okay. Instead of downloading, is there any way to just pull in Kaggle data sets via a link? I guess this doesn't make any sense since I got to use... Isn't natively supporting Kaggle due to access restrictions? I feel like the Kaggle, it's just so big. Okay, let's just see what one of these things look like. Sure. Open up. Can you please open up? All right. Let's unzip you. It's right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shoe. Read parquets. Copy path. Back to notebook. So I've actually never... No, that's CSV rows. This is interesting. So I like looking at other people's notebooks because I don't necessarily understand all the time why you do certain things. Like for me, if I have patent data sample, I would just do simply patent. I would just do simply patent data sample head. Yeah, exactly like it says. But why did it do display patent head? What does that do? Same thing. Is this an old notebook, or why did this person use display? So that's why we go back to ChatGPT. Why would you use display in the following Python code? In Python, especially with Jupyter Notebooks, display specifically in your code, enhanced visualization, provides a formatted output that is generally easier to read and organize than print. For instance, display with pandas data frame shows the data in a style tabled format, which can include better alignment and highlighted header rows. Wait, did it really do that? Publication title. Wait. I can use patent data sample head. It's the same. Okay. Head. Okay, so what am I looking at? US patent number, title, abstract. Description. Oh, wow, that's why they're so big. Got the whole damn patent in there. US 188A, improvement in the machine for weighing heavy bodies. Washing. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. Nearest neighbors. Import OS. Sure. That's if you're installing all this locally. Now this is where I think it would be interesting to have my own machine learning. We have data from 1970 to 2023. Oh, I like this. Explain what they have patent data. Oh, see, I like this code. Patent data path. For I and OS list directory, patent data path. Try year. Range of data. Years list, oldest minimum years. Latest max years. Whoosh. I don't know what whoosh is. Mr. Jippity, tell me, what is whoosh? As the last update, Whoosh Utils doesn't refer to a well-known or widely used library or module within the Python ecosystem. It must be a custom utility module related to Whoosh, which is popular pure Python search engine library. Whoosh is designed to provide fast, featureful, full-text indexing and searching. It's written in pure Python and is often used in applications that require a search engine that is easy to install and use. Full-text search, schema-based, query language, pure Python. If Whoosh Utils is mentioned in your context, it must be a custom module as part of a larger project, yada, yada, yada. That's interesting. So, Whoosh Python library. Introduction to Whoosh. Let's check her out. Let's get you bigger. About Whoosh, was created by Matt Chaput. It was a quick and dirty search server for the online documentation of the Houdini 3D animation software package. Side Effects Software generously allowed Matt to open source the code in case it might be useful to anyone else. What is Whoosh? Fast, pure Python search engine library. The primary design impetus of Whoosh is that it is pure Python. You should be able to use Whoosh anywhere you can use Python, no compiler or Java required. Like one of its ancestors, Lucene, Whoosh is not really a search engine. It's a programmer library for creating a search engine. Practically no important behavior of Whoosh is hard-coded. Indexing of text, the level of information stored for each term in each field, parsing of search queries, the types of queries allowed scoring algorithms, etc. are all customizable, replaceable, and extensible. What can Whoosh do for you? Whoosh lets you index free form or structured text, which is what the USPTO thing is. And then quickly find matching documents based on simple or complex search criteria. Getting help with Whoosh. Okay. Cool. Like it. USPTO Kaggle. My only hiccup, I feel like I can make progress, is the ability to download all of this. Let me look. How much space do I have? I'm thinking about just downloading all this crap locally. Where's my hardware? Hard drive. I got a lot of space. But how much is extra space? Google Drive space costs. What do I pay for? Connect to Google Drive. Because I want to mess around with this. I'm going to do a little messing. My drive, 80. 80 gig available. Thing keeps coming undone. I mean, how? I feel like I can add value to this just from my background in patent law, but does it really matter? Am I overestimating my own experience in patent law? Okay, let's keep looking. Let's see. What's always fascinating is how individuals use different tools to arrive at this like different conclusions. Folder path. Load random Parquet files from folder path. I don't even know what that is. What is a file? Preg file is a type of compressed column-oriented data storage format. It is highly efficient for handling large data sets because it supports advanced nested data structures. Originally developed by Twitter and Cloudera, Parquet is key features: columnar storage, efficient data compression and encoding, schema evolution, performance, compatibility, support for complex nested data structures, big data processing, data warehousing, data exchange. Okay. Can't say that I knew that. What are people doing? Input data. Output. That's pretty cool. Successfully ran in 148. Superb EDA, amazing visualizations, well presented notebook. Keep up the great work. Thanks for the inspiring comment. That's what I want. Loading of data and pre-process. Folder path, Kaggle input. Length of distribution title, count. Whoa. Okay, now this is cool because I could actually use this for work. What is this? This word cloud. Really? Huh. Okay, I gotta write this down. We are not getting far today, but I am learning quite a bit. Boom. I can hear my dog whining outside. Okay, so word cloud. I need to look up that library. I like this visualization it's giving. Text fields, title and abstract. Figure plots. Okay, I like to bookmark some of this stuff. Put this in my AI tools. That's so cool. Categorical columns, random df, select d types. What else? What else? Distribution plots. Yeah, that's cool EDA. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what I like this. What library was that? Word cloud. Okay, we're gonna word cloud Python library. A little word cloud generator in Python. Fusing install word cloud. Fusing conda, is that it? Is that all it does? I mean, that's fascinating. I just want to know more. Okay. Let's keep looking and see what other people have done. Cool EDA. Okay. Let's go back. Competitions. Of course I'm unranked. I don't want to download, I guess for the money. Queries that yield fewer than 50 results will be padded with as many non-matches as necessary to achieve. I don't want to say this is outside the realm of something I can figure out, but let's just keep looking. I just don't have like the infrastructure to handle something like this is the problem. Debug version 2. Understanding the competition. What do you got? What you got going on? This seems like an interesting competition. Let's dive in and try to understand what this competition is about. My understanding, we're here to build a model that would efficiently predict the required query to find a specific set of data. Boom. What's this give me? What's this do? Oh, that's the extracted. That's on the system. Okay. Patent text from Google Patents, public data by the competition data is current through 2023. This folder contains patent data. Okay. Year, month, format. See, I really like this code. I see a lot of people doing this. For in files, try year, split, and then you can do min-max years. That's cool. Okay. Looking at the data is one thing. Being hands-on with it's another. I mean, I've edited files bigger than this. I think the biggest revelation I found is this word cloud. What do you got? Let's see what you got. Interpretability, explainability. The 50 patents most similar to the target patent. Interpretability definitions. What is claimed is blank, a protective mini jacket. IPython. Utils, import IO. Pip install whoosh. Yas. They used AWS to host. Is that what I'm seeing? Customize stop words. Import Encore. What are you? What are you? Library. Biomedical text processing. Why would you use that here? My question is, how do I work around? Well, I for sure did not get too far today. But I think it's all about just the ability to continually learn. Oh. guess that's what it's all about. I guess I need to be better about what my intent is. So like right now in class, we're starting to get into neural networks, and I think maybe I should just be focused in the near term what I should be doing. We did housing prices of advanced regression techniques. So if I go open that notebook, I worked on it a little bit. Where are you at? And I was able to get decently far, but I didn't tune anything. So let me runtime run all. And while that's running, I want to see examples of word cloud Python library. When to use word cloud prerequisites: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Pillow. What is Pillow? Create groups, plot the data. Create a basic word cloud in Python. This code using Python language. The question mark before the module name is a shortcut in Jupyter Notebooks to display the documentation for that module. What? Really? Wait. Are you serious? See, this is how new I am. This stuff's exciting. So if I go to pandas, object pandas not found. Huh. I didn't know that. Here are a few things that Panda does well: using handling of missing data and floating point, as well as non-floating point data, size mutability, automatic explicit data alignment. Well, that is interesting. I did not know that. What's it going to say about certify? Cool. What about NumPy? NumPy not found. NP found. That's cool. Okay. Learned something new again. Cool. Word cloud object for generating and drawing. Font path, width, height. Prefer horizontal, mask, contour width, contour color. Cool. Relative scaling, color function. Start with a simple input. Text equals df description. Where's my, just to familiarize myself, country points. Okay, here it is. So in the df description, points, head, yeah. Interpolation by linear, which is not listed in here. Explain code. The word cloud is then displayed using PLT imshow with the interpolation parameter set to bilinear for smoother image rendering. Cool. Word cloud data visualization. Okay. That's cool. Bookmark that. See, the way I want to use this at projects at work is be able to run like Salesforce queries, get the outputs, look at the description, understand what am I constantly seeing, and then also like run reports maybe from like different customers and be able to run word clouds and see what comes up as far as like repetitive words. Because that is pretty cool. Wait, what did it just do? In order to create a shape for your word cloud, first you need to find a PNG to become the mask. Oh, how cool is that? And it'll fit within the glass. Little example of what you can create. You create the American flag. That's pretty cool. Create the mask. Oh, you just use the colors and it will be smart. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Man, Python is, if you're not using it for work, that's something that you need to explore, because the ability to get outside of using Excel, find somewhere to actually store data properly in something like a SQL database or these Parquet files that I had no idea about until today. I'm familiar with SQL and its ability to be used as a database to properly store instead of using Excel as a database. And then be able to leverage something like word cloud and just NumPy and pandas and everything else is just phenomenal. So, I mean, got off work, wanted to jump in, do a stream, keep talking about as much as I can to learn, because I love the developer community putting things that are open source like this word cloud thing that I can now use and learn about, and just a different way to slice and dice data. It's just super fascinating. So I'm going to continue to try to stream as much as my learning process. I need to be more intentional about how I'm going about learning, like the machine learning and the artificial intelligence side of things, but also digging in, getting scared of where I am, getting in over my head, especially with like this USPTO thing. I'd really like to know, build, own machine learning rig. Like, if anyone out there who sees this can let me know their experience. Like right now I run everything on a MacBook Pro. I love using VS Code. But if I'm able to like build a rig, remote into it on my own network, utilize the GPU resources, even like be able to store data somewhere remotely and able to leverage it, just like this USPTO data set, what your experience is it worth it? Because I mean, I've been constantly teetering back and forth of should I use it, and I can go on OfferUp and find some phenomenal deals, but should I spend the money? I don't know. I think if this becomes some sort of like hobby and some sort of ongoing thing, it would make sense. This is just very experimental. Live streaming is something that I did, years ago when I was in law school and I was streaming video games. But I love the fact that programmers and people are live streaming more educational stuff, and that's why I want to do this. Like I find this fascinating, and if I can, accumulate as much of people dropping in, sharing their experience, their data, things to look into, that's what I want to do. So that's it for today. Don't know, work, school's priority, so I stream when I can.